I think I mean I've had I guess three coaches on pro guides now, and like I don't know, just the caliber that you bring to the table is just, it seems like you could be working for like LCS or something, right? Like like coaching pro players. Like it's pretty awesome.
Thanks. Hey guys, Bizyze here. Welcome to my channel. If this is the first time you're watching my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe so you get an easier access to my videos. In this video, you will learn how to roam properly, how to manage your waves as a challenger player, how to stomp your lane 1 versus 1, and more, so stick till the end if you want to learn. Remember that the content you're watching right now is a premium, high quality coaching session. If you want to improve, climb, get better, if you are serious about getting your gameplay to the next level, if you want to become the best player that you can possibly become, or you simply want to see how high you can go on the ladder, this week is the Easter week and I have a special discount to every package, minus 20% on every coaching session that you book. This is the best time to book a coaching. By booking any session this week, you get the ability to schedule the session whenever you want, anytime you want, in a month, in a week, in 2 days. This offer will be only available for a very limited time, so reserve your own slot until you can't. I'm looking forward working with you. Enjoy the video.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, I'm doing good. My games actually have been turning around lately, as I've been like focusing more on Anivia.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. There's a few that I kind of like. I mean, yesterday, my first 3 games, they were pretty bad. They got like they got pretty bad, but like I don't know what happened. It felt like I just kind of lost focus a bit. But basically, I've just kind of been like for these ones where I've been doing really well, I just have been putting all of my focus on like not dying. You know, like basically before I do anything, I think to myself, "Am I gonna die?" Or like, you know, and basically, eventually, if you're just playing super safe, they end up messing up, and you get a free kill or something, and you know. With Anivia, like it's not as important to be ahead early, so I generally save my flashes. I don't like go crazy to flash for like a first kill or something because it's not as important. It's more important that I save the flash to get away, like to not die. And I notice if I'm not dying, I'm able to catch every wave and get really good CS. I don't know if you saw yesterday, I had a game where I had 10.3 CS per minute.
Yeah,
It was just like the most I've ever had in my whole life. I was just like, whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, and then what else? The second thing that's been helping me is like recording the games. Like I think that has been huge for my focus because it kind of prevents me from autopiloting. I'm linking you my YouTube channel. In Discord video, I can send you a link to the video like of a bad game that I played, like that Fizz one where I went 4-11. In fact, I did actually kind of want to take a look at least the first 10 minutes of that one, because I feel like I did what I needed to do, but then I don't know where I screwed up, you know, and maybe seeing where you could point out what happened, because the Fizz really stomped me hard. Actually, there is one. There's one where I went against Lux, kind of recently. I still won, but
This one?
I didn't get that good of farm, as you see, and I think my teammates kind of carried me, like, in a sense. I just didn't die, that's it. Like, and so I was wondering maybe if I played this one wrong.
Okay, so let's take a look. So at the moment, definitely in terms of the farm you improve, but in terms of your damage, it's every single game. It's super low. It's almost every single game the lowest in the game, no matter how many kills you have. Yeah, I don't
really?
know if you check this. Like a 9k.
Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah.
This one, 14k. Have 6 kills, you're not doing damage. This one again, you're not doing damage. And it's so easy with Anivia. Like you have 702 and look at your damage.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
Mastery that does like Orn top lane does almost double.
Okay, this is great. Yeah, this is good, because I was wondering if I won all these games because I have like teammates that are carrying me, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Like,
yes,
and
yes.
and this is like So I'm just getting lucky with good teams in a sense. Like,
I don't think you're getting lucky. I think that you're doing your job, but definitely at some point in Platinum 2 or Platinum 3, you will hit the wall if you play like this. If you just stay
oh,
behind, wait the enemy to make a mistake, they are going to make a mistake in Plat 4. They're going to make a mistake in Plat 3, but in Plat 2, you're going to get stomped because you wait for a mistake, they wait for a mistake. But they will know something better, like they will know how to do damage, and you won't. This game. So let's go, Kari. Let's see what he did wrong against this Fizz. So we talked about this matchup a lot. Let's see how we're going to play this. So you're going to start with Q right now. You just go for a little invade. Usually against Fizz you want to go for the E, but in this particular matchup you went for the invade. So Q and Q is actually not that bad anyways. So let's see what you're going to do here. So you're farming. Okay, so this is really bad. This is really bad. So in this situation, this is very good that you're pushing. I like that you're trying to get prio. But once he's going for a minion and he's hitting it, you should already throw the Q.
oh, I see.
Like, don't let him breathe, right? Because yes,
Yeah.
maybe he's going to use his E to do that, but your Q is 80 mana. Do you know how much mana is Fizz E?
90 or 100?
90 level
Oh,
up,
it's 90.
yes, but it
Yeah,
increases.
gotcha.
So it's so good because he has 300 mana and a 500 mana. So 90 for him means so much more than 80 for you.
I see.
Right, because his mana is like pretty low. So here you see that you could have just thrown the Q. Like here, especially when he walks up for the minion. Like this is a pure int that he does. See this?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
how can we walk up that close, right? Because if you let him breathe like this at level 1 and at level 2, you know what's going to happen at level 3, Cody. With Fizz.
Yes, he goes in, yeah.
He goes in and you can't really do anything. So we really want to use the Q. Look at this. This is pure int. So you really want to focus on trying to see where when he's posturing aggressive and when he's willing to get a minion. When you see that he's moving in, then you want to time that Q and try to hit him exactly when he approaches minion. It's very, very
So
crucial.
yeah, so he either E's and misses the minion, or he doesn't E and takes damage.
Exactly,
Yeah, I see.
Okay, so right now you're pushing. Let's go. Let's see if you go for a word. Please go for a word. Yes, go for a word. Nice word. I will put it right here. Like I will stay here and put it right here because this word is going to give you a bit of this vision. This word is going to give you here. So the deeper the vision is, the better. So you could have put it like a little bit in the middle here.
I see.
But at least you go for the word. So let's see what you're going to do after. Beautiful. Exactly. But this is the first time you could have done this so much, right?
Totally.
So much. It's level 2. It's too late. That was beautiful, but we could have done this a lot more. And right now he's level 3, so right now let's see how we're going to play after this. Okay, so he's following, you're also following this. Let's see. Perfect, so let's see if the follow was good. So right now, your jungle is fighting right there. Theoretically, the wave is coming into you, so it's very, very bad to follow there, but at the moment if you just move for about 10 seconds you will be sure that this wave doesn't crash into the tower, into your tower. So you can move there like unless the fight is really bad and it's one-sided, you can move there. So here definitely very doable fight. Fizz is moving, so you can move as well. Again, keep in mind that you're losing minions when you're going for those roams, so don't exaggerate those. You can follow like you did right here, but keep in mind that you're bleeding by losing the farm on mid lane.
I see. Yeah.
Super important. And then here the Q was very good. You just killed him. And then right now, let's see if you go for the Fizz as well. Very good try. Beautiful mechanics, my boy. Let's see what you're going to do after this. And then you just recall. Okay, let's see if the recall was good right here. So you get a kill. Beautiful mechanics. Beautiful execution. What is your thought process right here, Cody?
I'd have to, well, I mean, just by, okay, currently, right now, when I'm looking at it, I see equal minions, and then I think I started to shove it, and then I said to myself, wait, this is probably one of those situations, and I think I said it out loud in the video, like I was like, this is probably one of those situations where I just had to leave it. If it's, there's no way I'm going to be able to shove the next wave, like by the time, like crash it into the tower, by the time that that Fizz gets back to lane, because like respawn times at this time are extremely low. And then on top of that, if I leave 2 minions right now on my side, it's going to start slowly pushing into him, and he can create a freeze pretty easily off of that.
True. True. So this is a really bad, really bad
Yeah.
position to be in. The thing is, right now you're going in the mid lane, and we can see that Fizz just respawned. So right now I have about 20 seconds to push. The
Yeah.
thing is, if you're going to do this, what you did, and recall right now, it's going to be really bad because I mean this wave is frozen right here into his tower. You lose the minions, you lose the experience, you lose the gold, and also like when you're going to come back in the laney phase, you're going to be right here, which means Mastery can gank you. So it's a very bad position. But
Yeah.
knowing that Fizz just respawned and knowing that you're not that low, plus you have a potions, you have 2 potions, and you have the red buff as well. So by the time that you're going to look to push right here, you're going to be around half HP. So here, the risk that you go and you push one more is so much lower than the risk that you're taking if you recall and you go back in the laney phase, but then your waves are right here. Like this is the enemy wave and this is your wave, allied wave.
Yeah.
You need to stay here. So this risk in 20 seconds is a lot bigger than you trying to crush the wave, because of course if our wave is right here, that means their wave is right here, which means that the wave doesn't crush, the wave is right here. So we need to push this up.
Okay.
So we didn't have
we'll see what I do. I don't actually remember. I think I might.
You will just recall. You will just recall most likely.
Oh, I do. Okay.
So because the last time when we talked about, you still have this problem, and we didn't do a spectate coaching. Is this?
Yeah,
I remember from the last time. So you really need to be a little bit more hungry for like pushing those like extra waves. Very important. So did I give you? So I give you Frogan. Did you have time to watch some of the videos that I sent you?
Watch the first one. Yeah, sorry, I didn't actually watch the second and third one. I was focusing more on like recording my games and putting them up and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, no problem, no problem. So then
sorry about
that. To have them. No worries, no worries. You're going to have them like next time, and I'm going to give you like even more. So replace on Anivia, because this is a big problem. Because right now look at the Fizz. Like he's just looking to. I mean, right now he just like screwed this up so hard. Like he basically did the worst thing that he can do. He just probably eat.
Unless I. Oh wait, Froggen was narrating, so never mind. Yeah, I was like, unless I know what I'm looking for, watching the replays is a little bit like it's tough for me, you know, like to learn from it. But like, he narrates, so.
Yes. So so here. Like here, when you're going to watch those kind of replays, you just want to look at their records. That's all. Okay. And you just wanna apply the concept that we have in the session. So you just wanna look at the guy that is playing, trading, and recalls. That's all. It doesn't matter if he's roaming or it doesn't matter. You don't care about those things. You just wanna watch like first 10 minutes. I'll give you some special videos with the recall timings, because this is a big problem that you will lose lanes if you have this problem with the recalls. So this is why those kind of replays are better, because they are going to allow you to focus only on recall timings, due to the fact that you're not going to see his camera control and see how he's looking at the map. So then your vision is going to be very, very narrowed, right? Which means that that's actually good for you, because you need to improve your recall timings. So watching those kind of replays, not point of view. Super important. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do. Yeah, so far the wave management there, we had a mistake. The laning phase level 1 definitely didn't play it the best. Very good. Okay, let's see how we're going to play this one. So, trying to pressure. Sure, here you should Q. Okay, pretty slow, but at least you did it. You missed a few clicks right here as well, so very slow on the Q. Very good pressure overall. Very good pressure overall. You should Q right here, like you see how we waited a little bit. And then also here you're running. This is good. You're kiting him, you're auto-attacking him. You're running, and look at this. Right now you missed a click. Let's see. Boom. Why are we going in?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So our mechanics are not and you see melee against Fizz. That's not good. Super important.
Yeah, I probably could have saved myself like 100 HP there for that one click, yeah.
For sure. Beautiful. Okay, so we missed the wall. Master is right here. Flashes you. Do you die here?
He kills me. Yeah.
Yes, and imagine if you don't miss that click here. on the Fizz, right? You have more HP, which means you don't die here. Or if you get this W. So you could have escaped here, Cody. Could have escaped here. Oh, and you also... Okay, I don't think you saw the mastery here. I don't think you saw the mastery here.
I saw him, I just didn't think he was going to flash on me, I guess. That's it.
Yes,
like, I just didn't think... I thought he was going to be going towards that whole fight and not onto me.
You should expect him for sure, because right now he's on your screen and look at your posture.
Yeah.
Like, you're just posturing aggressive.
Totally.
And then you're running, which is good. You'll be fine here. You'll be fine here. Because Mastery is posturing like this, but he's like, what the fuck? And if he's going to fall, look at you, look at you, look at you, look at you.
Yeah,
this
I see.
Him. You see? So you were very, very greedy. Very greedy. So how many deaths do you have per game?
A lot.
A lot, right?
It's 11.
Oh, it's 5. Yeah. Okay. It's definitely
oh, I see. Average. Okay.
Yeah,
it's in this specific game. It ends up being 11.
Yes. Alrighty.
So now that I don't have Egg because he got it, I think I even typed out loud. I was like, he's level 6 and I'm not. He can 100 to 0 me if he hits his ult, and then he does it. Like right after I said it, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just feeling terrible. Yeah, because it's like I see it coming and I'm just trying to sit in XP range and maybe go left to right so that he doesn't hit the ult, but like. He just does exactly what I would have done in the situation, but he ends up hitting his ult.
Yeah, so here let's see if you Q. So if you Q right here, let's see, do you Q? You're waiting a lot with the Q.
I was waiting for him to press E before Q.
Okay.
He was waiting for me as well, so.
He was waiting for you, yes.
Yeah.
And right now he's like 2 levels up. And he's really far ahead. So what was this? What was here? It was basically wave management and also like trading patterns plus mechanics. Like you missed a lot of stuff on the lane.
Yeah.
And then right now it's like
the lane's just over at this point. Yeah.
So when you play in this matchup and you see that you're losing, you should buy Nullifying Orb. Like not Nullifying, you should buy the Null.
No Magic Mantle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it will save you from those kind of situations. Not because you want to buy it in anything, but it's just because it's going to save you. And you can also go Mercs if it's needed. In this case, it's not needed because they don't have that much CC. But just the fact that you have exactly the Ruby Crystal, and I will also get the Null.
Gotcha.
You just want to survive, really.
I see. Is it worth it to turn it into the beads, just because it'll be taking 1 slot, or no?
What do you mean? With the beads?
There's the beads where it's like 1 ruby crystal plus 1 no magic mantle. It builds into Banshee's Veil.
It's not worth to take that. It's too expensive.
Okay, I see.
Okay, so right here, let's take a look at this, because this is another problem that you had in the last coaching session. Macro. Look to always make plays and roams that are guaranteed. Always keep in mind that you are losing farm mid as you're roaming. So here, I want you to tell me, how is your wave mid lane first, before roaming here?
I don't think it's going to fully crash, just looking at it right now.
Exactly, so it's not going to fully crash. And how close is this fight here, on top?
Sorry, how close?
How close is this fight on top lane?
Oh, it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe a 30-second roam if we're quick about it. Exactly. But so it looks close. Like it's not that close.
Exactly, like you need to go all the way there, and then, I mean, like once you get there, there is a high chance that the play is dead by the time that you get there. And right here we have the wave that is not crushed. So yes, if this wave is fully crushed into the tower, you know that you can't get plates because Fizz is going to kill you. So then you can go for this long roam. It's a long roam, but it's good if you fully crash. But the thing is, you didn't crash. How can we roam like this, Cody?
Yeah.
It's far and you didn't really crash. So here this was a very coin flipped roam. We should have just stayed on the mid lane, and you see how much time you're wasting? It's super bad.
Yeah.
Super bad. And then here we just end up dying. So you're taking a lot of coin flip fights. A lot of coin flip fights.
Okay. Yeah, and I definitely feel when I get behind, I just feel myself making worse decisions, just like, I don't know, like being, I guess you could call it being tilted. I don't really feel angry about it. I just feel like I'm not in control, you know?
Yeah, definitely. In this one, you took like a lot of wrong decisions, and still the recall timings are not fixed. The last time, what session did we do? What type of session did we do?
We did a co-piloted game. I mean, it was a really tough game. There was some mechanical errors that I made.
Oh,
But I think I remember like every single person on the team, on my teammates, were just like very like high
very
deaths, and
behind.
so it was just super tough game for us to play. But we still did like highest damage. We had highest because you were co-piloting. We did like we had
Yes.
the highest CS. We had the highest level by like 2 or 3 levels. So we were a valuable asset, but sometimes the games are just really tough. Not that it wasn't winnable, of course, just that yeah, that it was a very difficult game to
Yeah,
win.
your decision making is really, really, really bad. So right now we go for the blue buff, which is good because it's close to you and he can give it to you. But the next
Yeah.
clicks right now. So after you take this, so I'm not entirely sure why you go for the roam here. So you take this, which is fine, but we have the
Oh,
wave on the
he
mid lane.
takes it, I think.
Okay, like that doesn't really matter. It doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
yeah, that's fine.
So
Yeah.
here you have the wave mid lane, which is a must push if you want to roam and if you want to do commit to display, and you're not really pushing it. So you're never
I
playing
see.
around your wave correctly. You're
I
always
see.
going for those coin flip fights. And this is why you're going gold 1, plat 4, gold 1, plat 4, because you're just coin flipping the games.
Yeah, I see.
So this is not good. So let me think how we can fix this. It's either through a copilot
Maybe
game.
like how to play from behind, because I'm thinking to myself like here. I think I'm thinking to myself like, oh, I have to like I can't even be in lane because Fizz is just gonna kill me over and over. So
Yes,
like
yes, yes, yes.
I'm like trying to be elsewhere, and so maybe like learning how to play from behind, I guess, would be a good option here. Because yeah, I don't know.
Okay, okay, okay. So learning how to play from behind. The problem is that it's not only that. So learning how to play from behind.
Well, I guess I just mean like I think. Well, okay, you could tell me, right? Because you have much more experience with analyzing. But if we analyze a game where I won and I didn't get any deaths, but my damage was low, like could we like analyze my decision making there if my backs are better? Because like I'm thinking to myself that when I'm behind like this, I perform like much worse. It's like this anti snowball. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be
Yes, yes,
also
yes.
making
So
these mistakes in the good games.
that's great suggestion. So I think that we should analyze like a really good game that you played, and we have lots of games like this in your match history.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see. So what do we have right here? So let's update this, and we have it like this, right?
Oh yeah, the YouTube channel. Yeah, like so any of these games on my account could work. There is the Lux game where I had asked about. I don't know if this is a good one that you think to like whatever you think is the best
This one, right? Yeah,
game
this
to.
one is an amazing game, and it's also like 15 hours ago, so you'll most likely just going to remember it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you said you have it recorded, right?
Yes. Nivea versus Lux. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, good. So
This way you get to see like my cameras as well. Like I think it's a bit more information to go off of for as like from the coaching perspective.
true.
But I also see the advantages of the replay interface as well.
Yeah, because
Like
it's a little
because you
bit
can
faster.
fast forward. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, but it's no problem. Okay, so what was your thought process going up in this game? How did you
I
wanna
was
play it?
like, it feels like the range between both of us is so high that I took TP, and I'm like, well, I think it's just like kind of a farm lane because I can't really get close enough to her. Like she's not gonna let me.
Okay.
So unless I get a gank, which I do, like that's how we get kills. Is like I'm kind of letting her push me in and stuff because she's using her E on the wave, and so Rammus ganks a few times and she's just dead. But yeah, that's my thought process into Lux as a Nivea. I usually play
Okay.
Fizz into Nivea because it's so fun, but like, yeah.
Okay.
And
And how can you go on her? Let's say, what should happen in order for you to be able to walk up on her and use the poke aggressively?
She used Q.
Exactly. So if she uses the Q, then we can go aggressively. What else?
A Gink.
Okay, a gank. So how does the Lux do damage?
E.
E, exactly.
Okay,
Very
so she
important.
uses her E. She's also vulnerable, and she's not going to do as much damage if I get to walk up onto her. So both of
Exactly.
those damages are good. Okay,
Exactly. But it doesn't
I
feel
see.
like you know that.
I
Right?
see.
Look at this. Look at this. You go into the laney phase. So she's completely. So you played it so amazing here. So you're going to the wave. You're not hitting the wave because you know that she's going to E. You're playing super max range right here. You're posturing defensively. She misses the E. You're moving in. So I was like, oh, Cody is so good here. He's moving in. He's going to go here. He's going to use his Q because he knows that the Lux uses the E. She wasted the E. It's done. We
I
can go
see.
in. She has nothing. But
Yeah,
then you're like, oh no,
I'm
it's
still
Lux.
just farming.
She has
Yeah,
more range than me, more range than me. Oh yeah, true, but she doesn't have the E. Oh no, but she has more range than me. Oh, but
she
I need to
just
go
used
in.
that ability.
She just
Yeah,
used it exactly.
I see. I
Exactly.
see.
So if in the beginning you're like, oh, but she has more range than me, and yeah, true, she has more range. But if she uses the spells like this and she misses it, we have a good opening to go in.
I
You
see.
you
I
baited
see.
it beautifully, but who cares? Because you're backing off,
Yeah, I
right?
see. I
Super
see.
important. Like right now, why are we backing off? Look, you're like, oh, I'm scared. She's on cooldown. She's on cooldown. She has nothing.
Yeah,
Look at
like
this.
it's like 6 or 8 seconds or something.
Exactly. Like you're playing. Basically, the thought process before the game was, hey, I want to play safe, and right now, no matter what, you're playing safe.
So it seems I'm like creating this game plan and sticking way too strictly to it. Or
Yes.
maybe the game plan is not detailed enough. I need to be like, well, if this then this, if this then this, if this then this.
Yes. Like, of
Okay.
course, we should play safe if she has the abilities. But if she uses the abilities and misses it, then you can
It's
go
like
on
the
it.
perfect opportunity to go in. Yeah, I see.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like right now, I could have chunked her completely and regained prio and try to get 2. And if you get 2, you can chunk her, and then the matchup is completely different.
Yeah.
Completely different right here. And then right now she uses the Q, so you can walk up a little bit because she has no Q, but right now she has level 2, so you can't really do it anymore. So right now we just need to play it safe. So this is good by you. This is good by you. Right now she's going to use the E on the minions. Really bad. Right now we have the E, so let's see what we're going to do. So every single click that I see at you is that it has to be forward after you see her ability. So she uses the ability on the wave. Let's see. Right now you want to go here and instantly drop the Q on her. Instantly. Let's see. So this is good. This is good. This is good. Here you shouldn't be scared. Why are we scared? Because she only has Q. So if she wants to stay here and Q on you, then you also hit the Q and the E. Who wins this?
Yeah, I see. There's just so many opportunities to be
Exactly.
doing damage that I'm not taking because I'm
Yes.
just being way too scared.
Yes. This is why we're not doing damage. Because you're not
Yeah,
seeing those opportunities. Super
I
important.
see.
This is why I do recommend to watch Frogan, because he sees the opportunities perfectly. He has thousands of games on the Anivia. So you learn from him.
Yeah.
This is why the videos are very important. So right here, let's see what you're going to do. So is she going to use the because this guy is so bad. I think she's going to use the E again on the minions. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so she uses that on the minions. Okay, you also use the Q. Let's see the E. Let's see why did you use the E here. Okay, so you are scared of missing it. That's fine, no problem. So right here, what should we be doing? Option number 1.
Going in because
True.
she just missed her E. Yeah.
True, and there is an additional reason here.
Uh, Minion wave.
Exactly, there are
She
more
only has 2,
minions.
and I have like
You have
10.
a lot more minions if she wants to, like,
Yeah.
you see her clicking? Why are we going back?
Yeah. I see.
So our
This
lane
is
phase.
the extremely scared. Like
Yes.
I'm planning to never die ever. Like kind of like mentality that will carry me to Plat 2, but not any higher.
Exactly. You will
Okay.
get Platinum too, sooner or later. But not higher. Because you see, like, she's hinting it. She's using the E on the minions. She's missing it. She's missing it and missing it. But you're like, oh no, but I want to play safe. Yeah, but why? Because she's missing those opportunities. She's missing those abilities.
I see.
So you need to.
And it's funny when I'm playing Fizz, like when she misses those, I try to go in because I'm more comfortable with like my mobility and dashing and damage. Like I feel extremely confident with Fizz into Lux, but like I guess I need to just I don't know, like let go of the. So okay, so basically, okay, this is how the best I can explain it. I think that in the future now, whenever I face a Lux, I will do well. Right, like I can't predict this, but like basically every time we've had a session, like I faced Jace in the mid lane once as Fizz, and I did really well. And it's like everything we talked about, I think like knowing the matchup like to the T, to where I can pre-process every single thing that I'm supposed to be doing, like in like 90% of the situations, and then because like I don't think I'm good at like I guess you could say creatively coming up with that.
Yes,
You know?
yes, I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
That's definitely the problem. You're very
yeah.
strictly sticking to the game plan. You're taking the game too literally. Like
Yeah.
if in the early game you're like, hey, I'm going to play safe, you're going to play safe. Even if she's like 0 HP and you're full HP, you'll play safe because you think that
Yeah.
she has more range.
Yeah.
So this is the problem right here. So the first four levels should be improved, because if you play like this against Lux, and Lux is a hard matchup, but what if you play against an easy matchup and you're not playing correctly? Also against that Fizz, do you remember what it did? Like, it didn't really play aggressive enough.
Yeah.
So I need to play some 1v1. Perfect. So the thing is, we could watch like the whole game Corey right here.
Yeah.
And try to go on the macro, but I think that it's actually better if we play some 1v1 today, because if you try to work on everything at once, I don't think that's going to work too well. So I think that we should practice like 2 or 3 matchups early game where we just practice. What do you think? Would you like to watch the whole game instead, or should we play the 1v1?
No. I mean, maybe we can fast forward like a 2x or maybe 8x to like just a quick comment on wave management. Is it better or is it not as good?
I think it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see what happens here.
I see. This is one of my main focuses for these like play safe games is the wave management, and so I think I'm saying out loud in these videos, you know, like I'm commenting about the wave when it's yeah. But anyways, okay, we can do some 1v1s.
So here definitely again your wave management, I think you will need some help with it. I don't think you can focus it all by yourself. So this is basically the third time. Let's see. So you're staying in the lane phase. Oh, by the way, I want to cheer you up for this. Like you see that she's using, let's see, you see that she's completely using the ulti on the minis, and you're like, hey, I want to punish. Yes, you got ganked in this case, but at least you played more aggressive, Cody. I'm proud of you.
I see.
At least it was more aggressive. She's zinting, using the ulti on the way. Okay, bro, you're going to get pranked. I will go on you. Okay, you can take the wave, but I'm going to take your life.
Yeah.
So this is the tendency that I want to see when she's using the abilities on the minions. Okay, you get ganked. Very unlucky, but no problem.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
But it's fine. It's still. I see. Thank you. I appreciate the.
This is how you
I
learn.
appreciate it.
And then here you're like, hey, but master is bot. I'm low. Let's see. The next wave is not cannon. So right now I'm just going to recall. So let's see. Let's see what you're going to do. So you're going to push, and after you push, you're going to recall. Let's see if you're going to look at the next wave to see if it's cannon or not. Okay, good. So right here, when you see that Lux is in the lane, theoretically you're relatively low on mana, relatively, but you always want to think, should I, before recalling, you want to question yourself, should I recall? Do I really need to go for this recall, or does the enemy laner need it more? And in order for you to decide that, you need to look at your gold first, because obviously if you have 2k gold, then you need to recall this up. But if you have 500 gold, and the question is, can she dive right now?
No.
No, but why?
She has like no mana.
Exactly.
I mean, Master Yi is on the bot side, but I can just hug top because Rammus is up there too.
So do
and I have better wave clear than she does. Yeah. The only reason why I did is because it's a cannon minion wave, right?
Yes,
like I think it is.
But again, you're taking the game literally, because even though you always want to prefer recalling on a cannon wave, if you're very, very, very low, and if you need the recall, but you don't need the recall right here.
I guess so. I'm thinking I can't uh, clear three waves with that mana.
With this mana?
Like if I'm
Okay.
wanting to clear the cannon minion wave, and then I'd have to clear two more waves after that. Is
Why?
that
Why?
because are
So
you supposed to only
if you
back on the
clear,
cannon waves?
no, no, no. You only recall on a cannon wave because it takes longer for the enemy to clear it, so then you have time to go back in the lane phase. But that's when you're low HP.
Mm.
If you're full
So it
HP
doesn't
or if
matter
you don't,
which wave I back on. Like it is if like it doesn't. So that's only a rule of thumb for that situation. Okay, I
that's just a
see.
rule of thumb. Yeah, like the main thing that you wanna go when you wanna recall is that when you recall, you wanna look at the enemy laner and see if you need the recall more than he does.
I see.
So enemy, this is the first thing. If he needs the recall more than you do, you never want to take this recall. Never.
I see.
Because right here, let's take a look at this. We need to visualize this. So at the moment, wait, where is the game? At the moment, you're saying, oh, okay, but I need to push like 2 more waves. The thing is, you don't need to push 2 more waves. If you push the next one, which is a cannon, and Lux is in the tower, and then you go for the recall, and you come back in the lane phase, how would that be?
It'd be better because she either has to stay with that cannon wave and clear it, or she backs and loses all of it.
Exactly.
And when she,
Exactly.
if she stays for it, then I'll be back in lane by the time she's backing.
Exactly.
I
So
see.
here, when you recall, you always, 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 always want to look at the enemy and see if you really need that recall. If you don't need the recall, then you're simply going to recall and then lose the wave with the recall. So you want to be
Okay.
hungry for the minions and not go for those recall when it's not needed.
I see.
Very, very, very important. Very important. So this is basically why I give you those videos, because those videos, this is basically what you had elaborated there. And you could
I
have learned
see.
those things. You could have learned Frog and overextending for those waves.
I see.
Very, very, very important. So here, this is still not good. But first, we need to improve the 1v1.
Okay.
Okay. It's also this problem is also coming because you haven't played too many champions, Cory. And 1 second. Like too many champions, as in you haven't played like Zed, you haven't played like Oriana that much. Like right now, I saw that you play a little bit more of mages, but like throughout the years, I think that you just stick to like 2 champions mostly, right?
In the high elo, so I have one account where I like leveled it from 1 to 30 only playing Zed, right? So like I definitely know that he's like really vulnerable after he's using his W. There's like a few champions that I would say that I have like extra experience on, but not nearly as much as Fizz and Anivia. And these would be Annie, Lux, Jinx, Zed, Yasuo, uh, Malphite. Yeah, but it's not a lot. It's not. It's
Not a
very little.
lot,
But like these
right?
ones, like
But then,
Mastery 5, right? Like, yeah. So maybe I can like spend some time just like playing norms with like trying to get Mastery 5 on every champion or something.
I think that's going to take a little bit too long. That's fine, but it's going to take a little bit too long. What I do recommend you is to simply play from time to time some other roles. Like if you can play like a game per day, like the last game of the day, let's say, you play a normal with another champ that you haven't played. Let's say you play some Azir, you play some Galio, you play some Karma mid, you play some Veigar. Just give it a try. It's going to help you so much.
Oh, Veigar's another one actually. Yeah.
Because you only
Um.
play like very easy champions, very, very easy champions, and you don't really understand the
Yeah.
concepts of the mid lane, which is not good.
Yeah. I see.
So we need to. So it's basically it's 1v1. We need to fix this, and then it's wave management, and then it's macro. Those three things,
Okay.
and we can get like very, very close to diamond with Anivia. Okay. So do you have every single champion on this account?
I do. Yes.
Okay. Pick Lux.
Lux. Okay.
Yes.
Are you picking Anivia?
Yes.
Okay. I have to get my runes.
You can just pick wherever. Doesn't matter. One thing that can help you a lot is if you watch me playing Anivia on mid lane. That could be in explaining, of course. It's like watching a pro player, but you can also ask questions. So that can be really helpful for you.
Yeah, I would definitely be happy to do a spectate where I'm spectating you play.
Did we do that like ever on Feast as well or not?
We've never done that.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to play the 1v1 like normally here, and let's see how we play.
Oh, whoops. I accidentally took Spell Thieves.
Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. How much AP does it give it to
you? 8. It's fine. It's fine. We're learning fundamentals. And,
yeah, we're learning fundamentals anyway, so it's okay.
I will be reborn.
I'll just make sure to use all the passive before taking a minion.
Yeah,
kidding.
well, you can't use the passive if you don't have someone behind, like within the range with you.
Oh, interesting. They
yeah,
fixed that then.
moving. Yeah, if I don't have my Q.
Because you use
Right, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh,
you started Q, really?
Yeah, I didn't mean to. It was,
I have felt this corruption before.
So here, even if you go for this trade, I'm just going to kill you. So you should have just backed up there.
Yeah,
okay, let's alt F4 and refresh. Let's alt F4 and refresh. Yeah, there, if I use my Q on you, why are you running? I just used my Q on you, right? Or did you think that we're not going to fight?
Okay. Hear thing from Discord.
Oh,
were you able to hear me?
Right now I can hear you. Yes, so what was the last thing?
When we alt F4, like, there's like, I don't know, 5 to 10 seconds that you can't hear each other on.
Yeah, but why? Why is that? Is that only like, does it happen to you often? Or is
every single time. It's like if I'm in a regular game, if I'm in a...
So is it only like when you are with me in the Discord, or is it with some...
every
yeah,
game.
so it's a bug, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not my PC. Yeah,
it's like
there.
Yeah, I notice when I'm recording as well, like if I'm recording, like everything kind of freezes for a little bit while the game is exiting. And
yes, I thought it's my PC, but I guess it wasn't.
Oh, it happens to you as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a bug.
Okay,
I'm starting E this time, and I'm starting Doran's Ring.
yes, so there, if I use my Q on you, why are you still running? You don't have my Q, right?
Yeah.
Think beyond one lifetime. Let's soar.
So here I baited it. Exactly what I want to do.
Meaning in every snowflake.
Yeah, so you need to understand this dance of, hey, I missed my ability, I need to run. I got my ability, like I have my ability up, I just want to walk up and use it because I have more range.
I dream of eras past.
Stop playing safe because I missed my E, and you still have your Q.
Do not tempt the blizzard.
You see that I've got prio with this matchup?
It shouldn't happen, right?
It shouldn't ever happen, yeah.
Forever watchful.
Okay, let's go Alt F4
Okay.
and Alt F4. Yeah, so you see how easy it is for Anivia to actually gain prio if Lux uses the abilities on the minions. Oh, facing again.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay,
Now
yeah,
I
I
can
can
hear.
hear. Yeah, so you see how easy it is for Anivia to play the game if Lux is missing the abilities.
Yeah.
This is
And
basically how
this
the matchup
dance,
goes.
this dance that you're talking about, it's very like, yeah, I see what you mean. It's like this holding of abilities. This is like a mage versus mage kind of, like this can apply to Syndra when she uses her E, right? Like this is the
Yeah.
time to go in. Like anytime, it's like Katarina, she uses her Shumpo, or like it's kind of
Pick Anivia, pick Anivia.
okay.
Yeah, exactly. And this is going to help you like in every single matchup. Every single matchup that you play. Super important to understand this. Because if you don't know this dance, you're going to lose every single lane phase and you're just going to default into playing safe. And this is why I told you that Anivia is good to get diamond with. Because even if you're AFK, you will win games, but that doesn't mean you're good on it.
I see. Yeah.
Right? So that's why you
Yeah.
won so many games. You did your job, but at some point, even by doing your job, you're not going to win those games. You need to see those opportunities, see those openings when you can play more aggressive, and the enemy misses up. This is why you're
Yeah.
not doing damage, is because you're not seeing those openings.
Makes sense.
As a frequent shopper,
Okay,
should
good.
never
So
take
let's
a
play the
discount.
matchup from the
A
other
candle
perspective
in
as
the
well.
dark, a beacon to the world.
Oh, I see you took barrier.
Yeah, Lux is played with
Where
barrier.
there is shadow,
TP is not that good
I
on
will
her.
bring light.
I see.
Because I'm very easy to kill if I miss my Q.
Yeah. And definitely never ignite, because you never want to be close enough to be able to
Yeah,
ignite
you're
them,
never
right?
going to be able to. Yeah, exactly.
Anything is possible.
My E is 10 seconds, just so you know. Okay, that was a good trade. I mean, it was good for me, but he also traded back very well.
I'll lead the way to victory. Shine!
I probably should have gotten that auto off. Like I shouldn't be scared at all. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I could have procced electrocute.
All at my disposal. And burst!
Oof.
Face me.
And be
Oh,
careful
no.
when I have one minis, be careful. Be very careful. Right? Like if I have one minis and I'm about to get level 2, you can't read to that.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Greatest force in the world.
Okay, let's alt F4.
Yeah.
So this is basically how the game has to be played. Oh, again freeze! What the fuck? Fucking.
Yeah.
Again another freeze?
Yeah, yeah. It's just gonna happen every single time we exit the game. It's like it happens in my normal games, my ranked games. It's just anytime I exit the League of Legends.exe, it and doesn't matter if you alt F4. It doesn't matter if you like if I press like
Task
the
manager?
button after the victory, like
Yes,
so you press continue, and it doesn't. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay, good. So you see my screen?
Let's see. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. So we did the dance here exactly when the wave is coming. I'm instantly hitting it. Like right now, you can't do this with Anivia.
Okay.
Remember that I have more range than you.
Okay.
Like this is my range. You can't stay in my range. Like, do you remember how I played it level 1? Like, look at me. Like when I'm playing, when I'm okay, not here. Next time. So right here. When I'm playing in level 1 and I'm going again, the minions are coming, let's say. The minions are coming. Look at me. So look how I'm playing in relation to the Lux. Am I confident, Cory?
Yeah, yeah.
Look at
You're
me. Am I
pushing up.
confident? Look at this.
Yeah.
Am I confident here?
Oh, are you playing Anivia right now?
Yes, I'm playing Anivia right
Oh,
now.
okay. This is the okay. Yeah.
Look at this. Am I
No,
confident?
you're kind of like you're hanging back because
But why?
because Lux range is much higher.
True. True.
Okay.
So here,
Playing
once I dodge this, I can walk up. Yes, once I dodge the spell. But not as you did it. Like right now, I'm playing Lux. The minions come. Why are you confident? I have my E. I can use it on you. You should have been here.
I see.
If I miss it, then you're able to walk up because I don't have the ability. But due to the fact that I have more range, this is my range. You need to always be aware of this range and wait me to fuck up and to miss it. And once I miss it, you can move in. Like here. You're very lucky that I play with 160 ping. And I
yeah.
And then here it was a good walking up. But this is not how the matchup should be played. Like you need to wait me to use the ability on you first.
I see. Okay. So I'm kind of like taking. So I took the advice. Like I'm like, I need to find. Like, oh my gosh. Because I was like, oh, I'm playing way too safe. So I was like, oh, now I'm gonna be more aggressive. But okay, it's like under very specific circumstances.
Yes, under very specific. You need to be more aggressive if the Anivia is going to use, or the Lux is going to use the ability. Okay, so we need to find a good game. Because those are just fighting at level 1. And I don't want to watch Brazil. It's a pretty bad server. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So she goes in the lane phase. Let's see what she does. So look at Anivia. Look at Anivia clicking. And look at the Lux. Lux is looking to hit the ability on Anivia, but Anivia knows that Lux has more range. Look at this. She's posturing exactly like I did. Safe. And you never want to stay within your minion range with Anivia. Because then Lux can hit the Q on the minions, pushing the wave, and at the same time on you. But this is why this guy is very smart with that. And then here he actually Q'd, so he can angle on the minions and on Lux as well. So this is how you want to play the lane phase. Constantly push and respect the Anivia's Q. I mean the Lux Q. Very important.
I see.
So you want to play aggressive under specific circumstances. I think that you'll understand this better if we play like a spectate game. Let's see. Not this good. This is not good. This one. Okay. So this one, okay, this is a bit more complex because Anivia uses Q on the wave because they are just playing for the push. But normally in your rank, this is basically the rule. Just want to wait the Anivia wait the Lux to use the ability on the wave and then play from there. So Anivia, Froggen versus Lux. So in the same video, okay, Froggen, Anivia versus Lux. Let's see. It's like 4 seasons ago, but it's exactly the same concept. Okay, so she's actually looking to get prio. And she's looking to push the wave. Yeah, so usually they're just betting for the push because they know that they can't kill each other, right? Right, look at the Froggen right now. So Lux doesn't have an ability. What is Froggen doing? He's not scared. He's just taking the minions. He's trying to use the Q on minions, and right now he has the push.
Just get priority because like Lux wants priority on him really bad, so he knows to to not let that happen.
Yes. Exactly. And he constantly pushes, so Lux doesn't push him. Yeah, so definitely in terms of the laning phase, you're not playing correctly, and also with the recall timings, you're not playing correctly. So in the next session, I'm going to play 2 games on Anivia, then I'm going to show you how to recall properly and how to play the laning phase properly.
Okay.
That's what we're going to do. Because
Okay.
it doesn't matter how good you are in the team fights if you're not improving on those things. Of course, right now you're Platinum 4, you deserve a little bit more, you're going to be able to, you can, without any problems, play more games. But at some point in Plat 2, Plat 1, you're going to hit the wall. So we need to prevent that from happening. So, work on 2 things. 1, learn how to play 1v1 and trade effectively. Watch the videos from homework. So every single video that you watch from the homework, you want to look at those things. When is he trading? How is he posturing? Is he pushing? Is he respecting? Is he playing safe? And you want to kind of you want to evaluate and assess why does this happen? Is this normal? Or like why does Frogan push right now? Or why
Do you have like maybe I could, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
no problem.
It may be as I just had an idea, like I could every time I play a game with Anivia, instead of like going through every single champion like ever, right? Like every single time I play a game with Anivia, like whoever I face after the game, then I go and look at the matchup. Instead of maybe me, like, I don't know, I feel like it would take a really long time for me to go through every single mid lane champion, Froggen versus, to analyze. Besides, like, I'm kind of like, I don't know, I can't memorize that much information at once, I guess. I don't know. Do you think that's a good idea?
So it's not really memorizing everything because those concepts are in every single matchup. Like this like mage against mage, you can play Anivia versus Azir, Anivia versus Orianna, or Anivia against Syndra. It works exactly the same time. Like it's exactly the same matchup.
Which ability is Azir using? His Q. Yes. This is like where he dashes his minions to you?
Yes. He's
I see.
Yes.
Okay.
So you see that you don't have too much game knowledge because you play those like very, very simple champs. So this is why I recommend you from time to time to try to play something else. Just from time to time. You still want to focus on Anivia hard because it's working very well. But try to play from time to time some.
So with Orianna it's W.
With Orianna it's Q because it has 6 seconds at level 1. We're talking about level
6. 1. Wow. Oh, okay. I see.
Yes.
I see. When she repositions her ball. Okay, I see.
Okay.
I know like what all the champions do. I just don't know their weak spots. Like, you know, like I can.
And you also need to know the cooldowns, Cody. Not only like what they do, because everyone, even a bronze player, knows what they do. Right.
I see.
But you need to know the exact cooldown. Like, how much cooldown does Syndra have on the Q?
No clue. I think like 3 seconds, level 1.
4 seconds. What about ZQ?
6 seconds?
6 seconds, correct. What about Katarina Q?
Oh, no clue at all. Like, I'm just gonna guess like 5 seconds.
11 seconds.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yes. Wow. What about Veigar Cage or Victor Q? This is important. Victor Q.
This is his laser. 10 seconds? I'm just guessing based on like playing against him.
His laser? You said his laser?
Yeah. Wait, is it not his laser? His Q?
Not his laser.
Okay.
So this is
his Q.
So you see what I'm saying with the champions?
Yeah, okay. Totally. Oh, I could probably do this like through Quizlet. I could probably like memorize the champions' abilities and their cooldowns. And specifically, the ones that are most important are their bread and butter abilities, right?
Yes, but Cody, so
like you still want to know all of them.
So you don't need to memorize all of the things. That's the thing. because you can't can't gather that much information. It will take so much time. When Faker plays those matchups, when Showmaker, when Chovy play those matchups, it's not about them knowing the cooldown exactly. A coach knows the cooldown exactly, but when Faker plays, it's about the feeling. I feel when he has his ability up, because I played so many games with Victor and against Victor that I can feel the cooldown. Like I don't need to like memorize it. I just feel when he's using the Q on me, I know that I need to walk up and I know how long it's going to take. So instead of like memorizing it, it's like, how should I say it? It's a game sense thing.
Yeah.
That they're going to basically build into yourself. Because again, this game is not about information, like trying to memorize information. It's about fast reactions. It's about intuition. It's about feelings, right? It's about muscle memory.
Yeah.
So instead of like doing the quiz and just memorizing that the Q has 9 seconds and the E has 12 seconds, you should play Victor and feel it. And you're going to use the laser like 100 times. And trust me, when you're going to play Anivia against him, you'll know exactly when he has or when he doesn't have E. Not because you know the exact cooldown, but because you have played him.
I see.
And that's more valuable information other than, okay, I'm going to memorize it. Because you might forget it if you just memorize it.
Well, I don't know, like specifically just me in particular, I'm very good at memorizing things. Like I just for fun, I have like pi memorized to 100 digits, and it doesn't take me long. Like like I was like trying to take this quiz. I needed to pass it the night before. It was like 100 questions. But I had the answer key to the quiz, so I memorized all 100 questions in like an hour or 2 hours. And I don't know. So this is why I feel like a quiz that might be a good approach, just for like my brain in particular. It might be better to memorize, right? Like,
yes,
I don't know.
I know what you mean. Yeah, we're going
So
to
I
use
don't know. It could be
approaches.
both. I could be both though.
Yeah,
like just
you can do both.
playing other champions as well.
Yeah, you can do both.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So next time, definitely. So first, learn how to play 1v1 and trade effectively based on the matchups. And second of all, learn when to go recall based on the wave and enemy HP. Those two things.
So basically, ask myself, like, do they need to back as well?
Yes.
Before, like, if they really need to back and I don't need to back as much, like if I have the upper hand on them, then it's better to stay regardless of if it's a cannon wave or not.
Exactly. Exactly.
I see.
Super important. But again, watch the video because they're going to answer a lot of the questions that you have if you just watch those things. So
yeah,
I really want you to watch minimum 3 videos from the homework. And
I'll probably end up watching more based on. I think I'm gonna go off of the like every single time I have a matchup, I'm just gonna go like look up Frog. Like I'll watch the ones from the homework as well. But if I have like Froggen versus if I face a Lux, I'll look up right afterwards Froggen versus Lux, and I'll try to analyze when he's going in for trades, thinking about like when their bread and butter abilities, like what they are like, and maybe I'll use that like to learn their cooldowns as well. I'm not sure. Yeah. Just kind of like as you go, sort of like continuing to build on it. Because if if you spend like 3 hours just watching videos, you're not going to retain all that information, right?
Yeah. So you just want to look at those 2 things. You don't want to look at everything.
Yeah.
Right. It's very simple. Like you want to look only when he's recalling and how is he trading. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally all. You can watch even like the first 10 minutes and that's all.
Yeah.
Because right now you really need to improve on this aspect, not on everything. Super important. Okay, Showmaker video can help you as well.
Oh yeah, I was watching some Showmaker analyzing.
Okay, this is the invade level 1 thingy. Playing against Vladimir. Okay, you can learn how to play aggressive in this one, and also recall timing. Scaps is very good at that. Okay, this is a harder matchup, LeBlanc. You can definitely learn of that. This is the Lux matchup. It's really good. It's really good for you as well. And this one is really good for you as well. Is it the same? No. Perfect. So I'm just going to give you those videos. And then we just go from there. Next time I'm going to play for you Lux, and I'm going to basically internalize this information. So we're going to try that approach too.
You're gonna play Anivia?
Anivia, yes. Not Lux.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. So this is the homework, basically. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you also have like 2 from the last one.
Yep.
Minimum
Perfect.
3 videos from the homework, and I want you to play a minimum 25 more games on Anivia. So it really doesn't matter, or not 35. It doesn't matter that much to play the games, but to just watch the videos and like try to assess what they are doing there and how they are doing it and why they are doing it. More important.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Okay, next session. So X, see a pro on Anivia. Very important.
And you'll be like, you'll be during the game. You're gonna be talking about your decisions.
Yeah. I'll
Perfect.
basically tell you like everything that like every single, like I'm going to give you my thought process about every single decision that I do.
Awesome.
It's going to be
Yeah, that
very
seems like it
amazing.
would be very helpful. Yeah.
Yes.